Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of lightweight action between Vinny and Pernell Whitaker.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right, touch him up. Let's go.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you've trained throughout your career are guys that can be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Back and forth exchange. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through round number one.
Work the body. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving around the ring.
Pernell Whitaker showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
More movement, head movement.
Solid counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Let's get on that swelling. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round. You're doing well.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
All right, punch it out.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Unable to score with the hook. And there he counters back against his opponent. Final 10 seconds. Paz's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move. Get on that. Get on that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground. Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Holy cow! Vinny Paz's defense let him down that time. He got caught by a well-targeted counterpunch. Well-targeted counterpunch by Pernell Whitaker. Paz's nose is now starting to bleed. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Get on that. Get on that.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Able to get rid of that one. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
Move your head.
just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Blocks that belt line well. Vinny Paz has got to deal with a cut cheek.
Keep working the body. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Jab, jab. Use the jab.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Let's get on that swelling. Get the compress on that.
Round number 5 has arrived. Gets rid of that effort. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep your hands up. Keep them. Keep them.
Solid counterpunch by Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense, it's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. End of the round here. You can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like in other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box, you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Let's go, hit him.
the counter. This is just, oh! Vinny Paz is stunned and staggered. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there.
Punch
He's
it
on
out,
wobbly
punch it
legs.
out.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Wow! Vinny Paz is stunned, and he is hurt. Ten clicks of the talk. And they come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside, and boy, oh boy, are they putting on a show tonight here.
Well, kind of what you expected. These styles kind of told you that this is what you were going to get.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That will put us in position.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
He missed with that headshot. Paz is struggling ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight. Teddy, what's the answer here?
Well, the answer right now is to recover a little bit. He doesn't have to worry about winning this round. He just wants to survive the round, tie him up a little bit, and get those cobwebs out of his mind, out of his head.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Vinny Paz is almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Come on, guys. Work it out. No holding.
Pernell Whitaker's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Just good, precise, precision punching by our man here.
Yeah, everything in the place that it needs to be.
Seconds to go in the 7th. How about that exchange? Oh, and there you go. Pernell Whitaker's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements.
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins. Sweet piece, sweet block. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Keep moving.
That's a tried tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Pernell Whitaker. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Able to defend and then go on the offensive.
Work the body.
Accurate counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
End of the round here, as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Nothing.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Pernell Whitaker's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
What a good counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. Halfway through this round here. Good looking counter punch. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Keep circling, don't stand in front of it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing, a small cut, nothing to worry about.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Able to dismiss it. like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Good way to protect the midsection. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. All right, listen. You need to...
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
You're taking too many punches. Stand up.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Certainly don't stand in front of him. Can work on that cut. It's nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Pernell Whitaker's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Get in there. Let's go. Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Good block by Pernell Whitaker. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Vinny is now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Blocks it away. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Able to show you his blocking ability. Oh, Whitaker with a counter punch. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
On the fine. We'll take care of this swelling. Get on that. Get on that.
They start up again, back to action here with another round, but who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Able to cover up that gut. Pernell Whitaker with a counter punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Pernell Whitaker's just making some room for himself here. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Each man able to land an uppercut. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Don't let him stop the fight. We want to win this one. You gotta win. You gotta win. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small.
As this round starts, one question lingers over this fight. Will it end right here? You saw the damage that was done in the last round. Now he has a chance to close the show.
Does he want to end it? I think sometimes in life, in boxing, anything, it comes down to nothing more complicated than, do you want to do it? If he wants to end this, he ends it. Forget about jabs, forget about technique, all that stuff. Does he want to end it?
Crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
Well-placed counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.